points. Men's national team representing Australia.
All right, and we are back here with the Norwegian and Australian men playing with their half about to start. You're joined here by Kazmira from Australia.
Jensen from Australia.
But with an accent.
With
a different accent to mine, yeah. Anyway. Shout out to any Turkish players or people watching as well as our team in Australia. And then big apologies for the lack of ability to pronounce any of the names of the men from Norway. We will try our best. Please feel free to let us know what an awful job we're doing, and we will try and improve. Maybe my next World Cup will speak a little bit of Norwegian.
You have 4 years.
Yeah. So. Doesn't seem like long enough.
You can't learn any language in 4 years. All right, what do we expect? What we got?
I mean, we've got two very fast teams, so whoever gets the ball first here, I think is, and Norway just making it.
The ball. Amazing. All right, Australia recovered the ball.
Big strong pass off there, but locked up by Norway. Ooh. All right.
Let's see who is going to set up the first attack. I think I always find very important the first attack, first pressure.
I think so. It
it's
kind
just
of
mentally.
It sets the tone for the game, and you know, it can also make the other team a little bit angry, as we saw in the female USA-Germany game. USA scoring the first goal there, and then Germany coming back with a bit of a vengeance. But Australia doing a great job to actually make it to the corner of the Norwegian team. And I mean, Norway has a lot of history in this sport.
They do. All right, Australia got the defense position. Australia coming from the open side.
Louis Spencerley coming in there
Can
very
they keep the ball?
fast
I seen Norway is quite defensive.
already, which is not usually like Norway. They're kind of accepting Australia's coming in, setting up a hard defense, but now starting to push out.
Angus got the ball right now at the surface. Oh, Norway got the ball back.
Oh, and a pass to the Norwegian player.
Always risky to go to surface with the ball. I think always better to keep the ball under the water.
Especially against a team like Norway. I mean, they're physically very commanding, tall, a lot of brute strength.
Here we go, Norway coming. The first time they attacking.
And straight to the basket.
Straight to the basket.
Exactly what we expect from Norway. And able to make a couple of waves of attack, and an attack on the goalie here, who's done an excellent job to hold them off. Oh, an open goal here.
And Australia,
but Australia
got the ball
pushing away.
Oh no.
Another attack coming in by Norway. Australian defender there. Oh, we have a one-on-one position. Oh, and the goal just popped in. It looked like goal from player number 20, I think, from Norway, who had a shout out from someone in the chat before, Otto Skare Ferndock.
All right, it was almost 10 seconds, no forward, and they scored a goal.
Yeah. So always will be, the sign on the flag for the Australian men is always was and always will be, and it is I guess a way of remembering that our land Australia was actually inhabited by the Indigenous Aboriginal people for tens of thousands of years before the British invasion, and we just pay respect to the elders, past and present, for allowing us to represent this land across the ocean. So the flag that you see there with the sun in the middle is the Indigenous Aboriginal flag, and our way of paying respect to them. All right, vamos Australia. So Australia really doing a pretty amazing job.
Great passes from Australia. They really level up their game this World Cup. Fast, a lot of swimming, a lot of passes. I think they did a great job so far.
Absolutely, and those of you who are already overhearing my voice, I'll say it again. This really is a game for the middle of the pool, and Australia pushing forward.
Alex,
Alex,
fastest player in the world.
The human fish. I mean, he might be. He certainly might be. Unfortunately, unable to capitalise as wasn't joined by many players around the basket.
No way.
Oh, and here we go,
Australia
a second attack.
I'm very impressed by this game.
Absolutely. To be attacking the goal against Norway like this from a young developing nation in underwater rugby like Australia, I think is truly commendable. And absolutely, we are the most biased commentators you could have on the waves today. All right. But Norway, we're seeing here, it's not going to be easy to score a goal particularly not against a Norway full defense.
Australia needs support right now.
Oh, and snatched away by Norway, and we know that they're fast.
Is he going to go to the basket straight away?
Absolutely.
What's happening?
Oh, and intercepted there.
Manakon.
Mana, who has spent a lot of time playing in Norway and you know, learnt a lot of the game there.
He knows Norway very well.
He knows Norway very well.
Very, very well.
And will surely be looking to capitalise on that knowledge.
Okay, we've seen forechecking by Australia against Norway. It's quite impressive. Let's see Norway gonna slow the game, or they want to score another goal.
I think that will be the question, right? Yeah. I mean, Norway, I mean, certainly the Norway of old, I don't think I've ever seen slow the game down. Another goal.
Another goal. Another goal. by number 10.
Oh, wow. Oh,
It's
goal by number 10.
Incredible goal.
Would you like to have a go at pronouncing the name this time?
Yeah, Eric Mustard.
That was a bit of an
Eric
easier one than the one that I had to
Mustard.
pronounce, but 9.5 minutes left of this first half. Norway leading 2-0, but Australia certainly not making it easy for them. And here we go. We see again.
This dangerous counterattacks.
And Norway really swimming in waves. 3-4 people coming to the basket.
Pass. If he passes to the other side, will be dangerous.
And we see Oscar Garcia.
Good job, Oscar Garcia. Good defense. The Norway game is very solid. When they come to the basket, you can feel, you can see it. It's they coming for the goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Just as a comment on the chat comes through as well.
Must be my soulmate.
Oh, and just popped in again.
And then 3-0. Australia might need a bit timeout to just wake up call.
I think so, because they, they're doing a really excellent job of defense, but I think if Norway get around the basket, there's no stopping that goal.
So far, Norway
Marius
just
Skard.
score all the goals by individual.
They did, didn't they?
Individual effort.
Yeah.
They have to stop that. Marius Skard. I think I know this game for years. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Australia coming over to the basket, really close there with a one-on-one position initially, but unfortunately not able to capitalise. But Jared Carney doing an excellent job of trying to keep the ball in. The goalie just kicking it away with a soccer kick out of the way of Australia. But now we have
Mother! Kennedy gonna go!
Oh no! Oh, what an amazing opportunity Australia just had to score against Norway.
He's gonna watch that position 100 times tonight.
For the rest of his life, probably.
The rest of his life.
Wow, Manna, but absolute props to you and the team for making it that close to the Norwegian basket, something that I doubt we have seen previously in World Cup efforts.
That escalated.
That escalated, and are we going to see another counter goal here? One thing I will say to Norway, though, is that you do not want to see an angry Manna. It is going to be interesting to see what he comes with now. And pass across to Australian team, who are going to look to push it away.
We see the counter-attack. Oscar Garcia going.
Oh, player number 23,
Daniel
and here we go.
What's happening here? What's happening? Swim all the way to the other side. 4 people, 4 Australian around the basket. Can they score a goal? Can they score a goal?
Louis Spencerley looking to push the ball in.
They really want this goal.
And pulled away
is very impressive
by the Norwegian team.
Super impressive counter-attack by Australians.
We have a call from the referees, holding, and a timeout.
Timeout.
For Norway.
Absolutely, we're watching a great game.
Wow.
Wow, it's an intense game.
I'm definitely going to lose my voice after this game. I think the attack that we are seeing from the Australian team is really quite impressive. So the Australian team playing off the back of an Australian women's win against Canada. Final score was 8-0.
8-0, yeah.
The Australian men and women joining together in a band to sing the national anthem together. Those of you who missed it on the live stream, you will be able to catch it on our Instagram handles at Australian Ladies UWR.
Also, we're waiting everyone to Australia for holiday.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone listening and watching, any of the players watching this game, please come to Australia.
Free accommodation.
Free accommodation. We've
Free
got really
food.
nice big pools. Not free food.
No food. Okay. Well, I'll take that back.
All right, now we are seeing Australia with a white free throw. Norway surely using that time to come up with a strong strategy to not allow Australia to score. Oh, and really ferocious
Here we
attack
go.
by Norway. Mana with the ball again. Great pass off. Number 95, the human fish, Alex Williams. Really trying to find a safer passing option for his teammate, and maybe that wasn't the one, unfortunately. Stolen away by Norway.
Great forward. That's the forward you want, right? Just himself, just gonna gut the ball.
Oh, and
Australia
here we
coming
go.
again. Australia coming again.
And we have...
Attacking from above.
Oh, and
Norway
pulled
got
away.
the ball. Number 18. Wow, great forechecking by Australians.
And we can see now Australia has had possession in their attacking forward for at least a couple of minutes, which is certainly something impressive. Now they just need to hold their nerve.
Wow, that guy was fast. Here we go. We're going to watch another Norway attack.
Number 95, Alex Williams, coming in with a strong forechecking effort there. But Norway finding themselves with multiple passing options under the water. And now coming in, wave of two, looking to pass around the back. Angus Lamond doing an excellent job to hold them off from doing that. A pass down around the basket. Number 4 from Norway, unable to convert the goal, and the ball drops down. Number 11 looked to pass, his teammate wasn't there. Australian captain Scotty Phillips able to get the ball out, and now we see a very fast counter-attack, and that looks like the swimming of Louis Spencerley.
Is it Jared? Jared.
Oh, my apologies, Jared. Coming with number 3, Angus Lamond, who's looking to slow the game down.
Great swim by Jared.
Jared, an excellent swimmer and underwater rugby player. His second World Cup for Australia. Certainly vying for the human fish title, currently held by player number 95, Alex Williams. Ooh.
All right, you want to go down.
I think so.
Play that ball at the surface against Norway.
Yeah, I think you don't want to make that pass there unless you want your teammate to get a big smack in the face from Norway. But it's paid off for them.
Here we go.
Big push against the wall by Norway. Very physical game from both these men.
Alex got the ball back. Australia coming second time. Here we go. Mana coming from above.
Not going to let that ball go easily.
Great job, Mana.
Now we have
All right,
three, four Australians attacking on the goal.
Basket. One.
Oh, and pushed away. Taken by player number 18 from Norway, Oscar Wiik.
Okay, is he going to go to the basket?
Oh, of course he is. This is Norway. He's going to go straight to the basket. 1 on 2. Unable to convert.
Roro said Jared goes all right.
Jared does go all right. He's an excellent player. Hails from Melbourne. One of our teammates. Very proud to see him doing us.
Doing nice passes.
Great job in the World Cup.
Louis is still under the water.
Oh, Louis,
Still,
big
he
swim.
got the 3 passes, 4 passes in 1 contra-attack. Louis, what are you doing, Louis?
And that last pass with all of the force in his body, all of the oxygen gone out of his lungs, but he still did it. All right, Australia now. We have number 8 who was sitting around the back position there. Oof. and dangerous passes that are just going to be intercepted by
Ooh,
Norway
might
with
see
a very
good
strong counter-attack.
Right now. 2 minutes left in the first half.
And no one on the Australian basket, all looking to swim back. 3-on-1 position that I think we're going to find
Norway
here.
coming to the basket.
Oh, and managed to be pushed away by Oscar Garcia from Australia.
He's not going to give up.
Absolutely not.
Great defense by Oscar.
For those of you who were watching yesterday, Oscar was the player with his head inside the basket during a penalty and then managed to shove the ball past his face, not breaking his nose. Norway making another strong attack on the Australian basket.
They have to close up. They have to close up that attacks from the
Oh.
ball.
And there,
Good
I think
job.
that's what we're seeing from number 55, Jared.
Norway coming strong. Very strong. We're going to watch the third wave. So many numbers. Can he pass down?
Oh, and ripped out by Angus Lamon, one of the strongest defenders from the Australian team.
And we see good at counter-attack right now. Scott.
That's what we
Scott
need to
got the
see.
ball.
Player number 31 from Australia, Gonzalo. Experienced player originally from Colombia, but also spent some time playing in EuroLeague. And Australia doing a great job of holding possession here with 30 seconds left on the clock.
Here we go. 3-0. 20 seconds left.
Australia not going to let that ball go in the last dying moments of this first half.
10 seconds. This might be their last chance.
Number 8, stolen the back position around the basket. Can they pass it down
That's
to him?
it.
Wow.
Great game. Great game.
Really amazing first half. I mean, obviously from both teams, but we expect to see amazing rugby from Norway
Absolutely.
and Australia really putting up a very, very strong fight. I think the big pool is where we see some of these more developing nations like Australia, who are used to playing in this big pool, actually able to bring something to these nations who have been champion year after year after year in Europe.
They're very confident in big pool. They got numbers. I don't think Australia are going to give up. They will want to score a goal. They're going to keep pushing. I seen Norway a bit relaxed there.
Yeah.
A bit like they trying a bit risky passes around the basket.
I think we saw sort of in the beginning of that first half that every time Norway got to the basket, it was a goal for the first 3 goals. And Australia have really tidied up that defensive line and their forwards, putting a lot of pressure on Norway to not make those bad passes.
Yep.
Otherwise, they certainly will capitalise on it. And with players like Louis, Jared, Alex, Mana, very, very strong swimmers, very fast swimmers, we're going to see those quick breakaways, which I think is slowly becoming a bit of an Australian style of rugby.
Yeah.
Maybe. Let's say too early to tell, I think. All right, 10 seconds left of half time here in this surely thrilling men's match against Australia in white and Norway in black.
Here we go.
Here we go. Ooh,
This time
oh,
it's very
Norway
close. Very close.
doing an amazing job to get to the ball first, but Australia just...
It's very brave. They're going for the ball. Great job, Australia. It's 5:30 a.m. in the morning right now in Melbourne.
Amazing. Amazing job to everyone watching at home, supporting these men who've put in a mammoth effort to make it here to the Montreal World Cup. It'll be interesting to see now what both teams do. Australia surely wanting to start scoring some goals, and
Wow.
Norway
Gonzalo
probably the
attacking
same.
from above. Australia has a strong side this half. We might see stronger attacks.
Oh, but a quick breakaway attempted by Norway.
Here we go.
Oh, big kicking in the face to player number 1, Louis. Not seen by the referee, not called.
Here, Australia got the ball. Good job. He needs help. He
Yeah,
needs definitely support.
and now we see Australia setting up their defense and Norway coming in.
Wow, he moved the ball very well.
Multiple players there from Australia. Oh, beautiful job by Mana trying to pull the ball out, but unfortunately, a bit of holding there. Norway driving the forwards away from the basket and then coming in with another wave of attack. Norway feeling pretty comfortable to hammer the basket with one player.
One player that is holding very well.
But they know if they can make this pass off, they're going to find themselves in a 2-on-2 position, but I don't think Australia will give it to them that easily.
All right, we're going to see more Norway attacks.
But one of the Norway players looking to slow the game down. Or have a bit of a fight on the surface, one of the two.
In the World Cup, this kind of teams just they starting to taint the next game.
Yeah,
Slow the game.
absolutely. And we certainly saw that from the Denmark team when they were playing Spain earlier today as well. Oh, and here we go. Punched away into the hands of Gonzalo, who's passed down a rather risky pass to Louis Spenceley, number 1. Another risky pass there, leaving the goal completely open. Mana, who's certainly not registered to play goalie, sitting on the goalie position there, doing his bit for the team, and now scooping the ball away.
Here we go. Australia got the ball.
I think Norway is now going to make it really hard for them.
Daniel moving forward.
Absolutely amazing, using the whole length and width of the pool. And number 42, Ben Maslin, looking to go in. And player number 16 from Norway, up and down without taking a breath.
Again, same issue. You don't want to play at the surface with Norway.
Absolutely not. No, I think they'll be happy to get involved in all of these fights and then also have multiple players under the water waiting to take the ball, just as we've seen here.
All right, this might be. And they decided to slow the game. Norway coming from above.
Oh, beautiful pass over.
Dangerous.
Oh. Amazingly saved that initial wave, and now the ball has been knocked out of player number 11's hands by Jared Carney, doing an excellent job for Australia. Oh, a lot of pulling around the head there.
Oh,
Unfortunately, a pass that you don't want to make into the hands of a Norwegian player. Oh, and more
Norway
pushing
coming
on the
from open
basket.
side.
Locked up again. Player number 55, Jared
Oh,
Carney, doing an
Anna got
excellent
the
job
ball.
from stopping multiple waves from Norway.
Honestly, I know you guys. Amazing ball skills by
Wow.
Mana. That's it. Again, you do not want to go to the
No,
surface.
absolutely not. That ball
against
needs to go
Norway.
down. And you do not want to be chasing the ball down with Norway.
No,
We've seen them get to the ball first. They are fast, they are strong. Here we go. Again, full-blown
Wow.
attacks.
There's amazing power from number 3.
Absolutely,
Norwegian.
leading with the head. And we have the Australian basket unattended. And, oh, just
Another
behind.
goal from Norway.
Just behind the back player there.
Okay, we've seen 4 goals. I think the most of them were like individual skills.
Absolutely. We have 1 Norway player against 3 to 4 Australian players. Just snuck it around the back there. And we have a call from the referee. A white timeout, and I think it's certainly a good time to take a timeout now. You know, I think we're moving now from wanting to equalise this game to wanting to stop Norway making more goals and not
Yes.
allowing them to rest, so that, you know, try and make their next game a little bit harder for them and leave a bit of a stamp on the tournament. What do you think the Australian boys will do? Do you think they will try and defend against more goals, or do you think they'll go for it?
I think they need to get rid of this defensive idea, mentality, and then just move forward, try score a goal. Why not? Why not? They can. They can
I
score
think
a
that,
goal.
yeah.
Here we go, we back. 4-0, Norway leading.
Australia looking to come in really strong with multiple players. Oh, big long pass to Mana, who's going to go straight to the goal, not wasting any time.
Wow.
3 players from Australia around the goal, unfortunately pulled away by the Norwegian team, who were going to try and make a fast break for it. Wow. Look at the speed of this player from Norway, number 15. Oh, and looks to try and make that behind the basket goal.
Number 15, Marius. Ben Maslen fighting there.
Norway is really going to be difficult to get the ball off now. They're not going to want to swim back and forward. They're certainly not going to want to go and defend anymore. But here we go, head first into the goal.
Norway coming from strong side.
Absolutely. Difficult swap made there by the goalies from Australia, but done perfectly.
Oh, Australia got the ball. Can we see second wave?
Another pass again, under the back position.
Can he pass to the other side? Can he pass?
Oh,
whoa, that was a good.
Oh, and goal.
Wow. Wow.
Goal
Number
there.
10, great assist. Number 10, Erik Mastad.
And I think that was a goal for Marius, who had a really strong attack on goal just before that as well.
Marius Skare. If anyone knows him, I think he's a great player.
Yeah, I mean, I've certainly heard that name around the traps before.
Absolutely.
I think he's been playing for a little bit.
If anyone knows, maybe they can tell us how many years he's been playing underwater rugby. Who is he? Norway number 15.
Oh, wow. Excellent now. Counter by Norway, looking to make it another goal.
Okay, that's
One-on-one.
dangerous. That's dangerous.
Oh, unable to put it into the basket. Goalie just managing to sit on top now.
Can they do one more? Evan, number 10. Number 10 coming from open basket.
Number 10, who did a beautiful assist for the goal before, and a goal in the open basket by player number 5, Herman Hansen.
Number 10 doing great job around the basket. Clearly he loves doing assists.
I think so, and I think, you know, those fast passes around the basket, unsettling the back and the goalie, seems to be converting to a goal on empty basket a couple of times now. And that's just what Norway do so well, is those quick, fast passes.
Interesting. If Norway coming to your basket, they serious.
There's no fake attack. There is no trying to move anything.
There is no fake in Norwegians. If they coming to basket, they super serious. They super powerful.
But I think as well, when they're coming to your side of the pool, they're coming for your basket.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Complete tunnel vision on the basket, and it absolutely has paid off in this game. 6-0, Norway leading. And here we see them coming from above, and the pass intercepted by player number 57. And Louis Spencerley looking to make a quick breakaway. Ben Maslin now with the ball. Beautiful pass down to player number 98, Mana, again, who unfortunately has taken the ball, I think, out of bounds.
Is it?
We've had a call from the referee, out of bounds, and now we have a free throw for Norway.
I think Australia needs to come back their game.
I think so, yeah.
Just do that passes, no panicking, you know what I mean, just trying to hold the ball. Because this looks so much pressure right now.
Yeah, I think that's what we saw from Australia, certainly in the first half, and the beginning of this half as well, was lots of really quick, fast passes, just a little bit further back from the basket.
Yeah.
And I think against a team like Norway, you know, potentially trying to drag them out is going to be something that's going to work in your favour.
Yeah. And the support in this pool is massive.
Also, Australia needs to use the advantage of having played a long time at the bottom of 5-metre pools.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Australia needs to play their game. Just pass, move.
And I think playing closer to the bottom, not in that sort of top 2 metres, because Norway is going to feel very comfortable there.
Yes.
And the last thing you want is to make Norway feel comfortable.
Again, Ricardo.
Wow, Marius Scar has played on the national team for around 20 years now.
Here we go.
And I mean, it's not really one bit surprising at all, is he? He just looks totally comfortable around the whole game. Is it too early to call MVP? There's still 4 minutes left, right?
We can, I think.
Yeah? Yeah. We're having a chat here from the referee.
What's
2 minutes out.
2 minutes. Whoa.
4-1 of the Australian players.
Australia, who got the 2 minutes?
Who got the 2 minutes?
Gonzalo doesn't have a
we have 2 players with 2 minutes.
How that happened?
Gonzalo and Scotty.
How that happened? What happened?
Wow. And let's see what Norway's going to do. Send everyone down, probably. And Australia are going to be looking to lock up the ball here.
Okay, they take.
Australia doing a great job to hold Norway off.
Great defense.
And there we have an Australian player, player number 98. Oh no, making that pass to the Norwegian player, but fumbling it around. Oh,
another goal.
Just made it into the basket. All right.
All right. One.
Australia now needing to regroup a little. They should be able to have one player back in the water.
Yes.
Oscar Wick, number 18. Beautiful goal amongst the chaos above the basket there. Australia now starting with the ball with, with 6 players in the water.
Interesting, Norway coming more intense and stronger.
Yeah.
I thought they will slow down. I don't know.
I think high intensity is the Norway way. Now making it over again to the Australian basket, 2-on-1 position, looking to push the goalie out. Goalie Louis Spencerley, his first World Cup, doing an excellent job to stay under there with an immense amount of pressure. Gonzalo is back, and Gonzalo going to be angry now. Australia fighting with each other for the ball. Mana looking to clear it away from their half. And Norway coming back in with another strong attack.
It's a really intense game. It's a super intense game.
I mean, both teams have shown their real physicality and strength. Another wave coming from Norway.
We're gonna see another wave from Norway.
Oh, and a great push of the Norwegian.
The referee didn't call anything.
No, almost lost his mask. The Australian goal looking a little bit bare. Going to need to be careful to not overcall this Australian possession. With 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
In the second half. Australian goal is open. They're going to make a quick
Here
break
we go,
though. Jared Carney, one of the fastest players on the Australian team. Oh, punched away by player number 22 from Norway. Beautifully held back by the Australian captain, Scotty, allowing his team to get into a better defensive position. Norway coming again. Another wave of attack.
2 forwards up right now.
And Australia regaining
Australia
possession
got
of the ball.
Covered the ball, great job.
Can they capitalise and pass down? Mana with the ball. And if we know anything about the Australian team, they're certainly not going to give up until the referee calls the last signal, really continuing to put pressure on here for Australia.
Less than 1 minute left. Looks like Norway wants one more goal.
They really coming in strong.
And nice
job. Beautiful pull away by Jared. Who's thrown the ball and unfortunately not been seen by anyone yet. But now we have another strong wave of Australian players jumping in from the side and intercepted by the Norwegian player. Less than 30 seconds left.
They need to go under now.
Australia looking to push forward.
Scott,
Here we go.
Scott moving forward.
Scott, the Australian captain, with player number 1, looking to make a goal. Can they do it? The ball is pushed down. And now pulled away by Norway with 7 seconds left in the game.
3, 2, 1. What a game. What
a game. And I think the Australian men should be really, really proud of the fight they put up against the Norwegian men today. A score of 7-0. Really amazing job.
Here with Evan, number 22. So thank you so much for being with us again. Can you tell us how much went for you today? Wraps up the preliminary round. What is this winning this game?
Advantage, 'cause can many or marketplace that.
Much and congratulations on the win.
Pues entonces para la cámara, entonces pues es que nos regalas tu nombre y tu posición de jugador.
Mi nombre es Ricardo Iriarte y estoy jugando de back.
Bueno, entonces a ver, cuéntame tu impresión general del torneo hasta ahora con los equipos que te has enfrentado, que se has enfrentado como equipo, ¿qué te parece todo eso?
Oportunidad. Entonces, tener la oportunidad de jugar con Alemania, Noruega, Suecia, pues nos enriquece bastante.
Ahora, ¿cuál ha sido como que tu contrincante favorito de jugar? ¿Cuál ha sido el más divertido hasta ahora?
Nos encanta jugar contra Noruega, aprendemos bastante.
Sí, y ahora dime, ¿has tenido tiempo de visitar un poco la ciudad, de visitar acá? ¿Ya has venido antes a Canadá para visitar o es la primera vez?
Es mi primera, pero como venimos de Australia y la diferencia horaria es tan grande, llegamos una semana antes y aprovechamos para estar aquí en Montreal, ir a Quebec City, nos hemos movido un poco. Sí, nos encantó, sí, muy bonito.
¿En la isla d'Orléans o esa no?
No, no hemos ido. Hay unas cascadas que hay por allí cerca.
Las Montmorency esas. Si alcanzan a ir a la isla d'Orléans, pues otra llegada a todo, allá hay unos helados, son muy buenos los helados.
No tendré en cuenta.
Pues mucho tu tiempo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the next game, the 2023 Rugby World Championship Period, Montreal, Canada.